Right, let's try again. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. It always helps me out. So I can share more experience and stuff for other people. Especially youngsters, they need to know more about bees. Not everything just appears. Right, in shops. So, here we go. That's behaving this time. I'm upsetting the bees down there because I put something in their way. Oops, can't win them all. Right. Put that in the flower pot and then and these were jam-packed full of later. I forgot it again. Oops. Right. Hive tool. There we go. Yeah, we've got a full hive. Plenty of bees, beaver in the way. I'll put them there. Right, what we're going to do here is we've got a box here. Oh, I brought it over. Idiot. Here. What I'm going to do to get these bees to work on this, put out a couple of frames. Right. And I'm going to put out the outside one. These girls are working on. Okay. Put your finger on there. Off you go. Right. Well, that's nearly full of honey, so we'll put that up there. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I'll explain in a minute. I'll leave that one. And we'll bring in this one. We'll put them there. Okay. And then we'll grab another one. That's full of honey. And there's a queen. So we put her up there. I want to show you the queen, don't I? That won't do, will it? There she is. Can you see her there with the white spot? She's moved. Okay. She was on there. You can see the laying pattern. That's really good. And the queen will have a white dot on it. Did you see she is? Where is she? Oh, there she is. There's our big girl. See her? Hope you can. She's moved, she's there now. Right, let's put her in here. Very gently. I tell you what, to make it. Oh, she just walked off on that plane. I'll put this down here. Right. And we'll put her very gently in there. Right. There's a nail sticking out on that one. Okay. Look to yourself, be more careful. Now we know the queen's up there, so we'll put this in between hives. That's called manipulating frames. It'll make them pull them out. Right, we move that across. Move that over there, give us some room. And we put the last frame in. There. Right. Now then, they're looking good there, yeah? So we'll put this one now with the queen in it, gently on top. Like so. Line up the frames. That's all right, no gaps. Right. Now we'll leave that one alone. And we'll put these girls back on top. We'll do that. Right. I think her tin beans. Aha! When you do that, you can feel when there's no bees under it. It's really hard to explain, but you can. So that's them done. Got you. Come on. Put the lid back on. Okay. This is being difficult. No, I'll tell you what, I've got one other thing in the shed I can put on that. I'll pop that on later. I've got to drill some holes in it and I don't want to keep them sitting there looking at nothing. So we'll leave them like that. Now then, the reason I've done that is because the bottom box is full. 10 frames, boom. They're going to get ready to swarm. But what I've done is I've moved some frames from the bottom and put them in the top with the queen. That was just a fluke with the queen. Yeah, but I moved some frames right, from the bottom to the top, and I moved some undrawn frames down there. Now they're going to think, we've got a lot more space now. We don't need the swarm. So we can leave them like that now for a little longer while I find somewhere to put them. So, there you are. Yeah. Let's hope. Very soon I'll get them moved to another aviary, or whatever you call it. Now the next job, right, is a very simple one. No manipulating frames here. We're going to put a Soper, which is a honey thing, one of those, on there. So this one's easy. Where's my attitude adjuster? Here we go. Just in case I was thinking of give me grief. Now when I open this, I'm going to check for overclouding. If there's overclouding, I will not put that on. If it's not overclouding, I will put it on. So let's have a look. You don't want a picture of my butt. Right then, let's have a little look in here. No, it's not overclouding. They're looking healthy. See? They're looking good. Right. So, let's not keep them open long. I've got 8 frames here, full. So let's put this on. Right, nice and tidy. And then this will only have honey in it. Because that thing there will stop the queen coming up and laying in there. Hope you can hear this. I'll have to get a microphone or not. Right, so we'll put that on there. We'll put this on. No bueno. We'll put that on. Note in this gap here. Where can I put the lid? Right. So I'm going to put the lid a little forward. Right. Fix on there. I need a little bit of space to get under there. Yeah. Double that. That's my neighbour playing with his brand new lawnmower. Yeah, so I'll tell you what I've just done. On that hive in front of you, the only one in shot, I've just put that green box on, which is called the Soper. They're 6 1/4, yeah, I think it's 6 1/4 deep. Right? The bottom one is 9, I think it's 8 3/4 inches deep. Right, you have to work out from that one. Metric ain't my foyer. So, that one now will make some honey for me, I hope, with God's help. And these two have got to be moved very soon. So, that's one of the simpler jobs you have to do as a beekeeper. But this is only 2 boxes. And that doesn't look very straight, I've just noticed, so we need to sort that out. Right, and here you are. That looks better, doesn't it? Oops, you can't see because of that barge. Now you can. And my ancient burn table I made needs a bit of TLC. yeah, and that's it really. So they've got more storage space, but they're not fully 10 frames yet, so they're not going to swarm. I hope. This one down here had 10 frames, which is there. Had 10 frames on it. So we had to put another box on to give them more space or they're going to swarm. Right. So, they'll be nice and strong for the winter, but they'll fill that up in about a month. Then I'll put a Soper on. And keep an eye on them, make sure they don't swarm. I'm talking about number 3. Down there. Hope you can see, yeah, number 3. It's not very bright on there. But it says Queen OK and marked, which we saw. So, that one's, I can't remember what number I put on that one. Never mind. Oh, number 5. That's hard to do at an angle. Never mind. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That goes on and on. And that one in the corner there is one being treated. So we'll just leave them be for now. You can see the smoker there just about. So that's that for the minute. And we've had the lawnmower about. I.e. strimmer. So we're going to leave it at that. And you can hear the birdies now singing away in the trees. Bless. So let's leave all these girls alone, millions of them. Hard to keep them all happy. Never mind. I'll talk to you again. Don't forget to subscribe and press the like button. Boring, but it helps. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.